Whether you ride a super sport, cruiser or commuter motorcycle, there is one thing we all like in common. Speed. Maybe not always, but every once in a while we all like to go fast. And for going fast, we need fast machines. And most of the times they cost a lot of money. But unfortunately, most of our pockets are not that deep enough to purchase the next fastest motorcycle whenever one comes out. So today, we will discuss some of the cost-effective ways through which we can make our motorcycle faster. Number 1. Buy a good set of rubber. It doesn't matter how much horsepower and torque your motorcycle makes. If it can't put the power down to the ground properly, it's all useless. A good set of tires are the most important, if not the most important component that has a direct effect on your motorcycle's performance. All that power that your motorcycle makes is transferred to the road through the tiny contact patch of the tire. The quality of the rubber compound in the tire determines the grip and the feel of your ride. But that doesn't mean you have to go out and buy a pair of racing slicks. What I mean by that is you will have to choose the right set of tires that best suits your motorcycle and your riding conditions. I will leave some links to a couple of videos and articles that will help you to choose the right tire for your motorcycle. A good set of tires will help to boost your confidence and will let you harness the full potential of your motorcycle, which in turn will make your ride faster. Number 2. Tire pressure. Just buying a good set of tires is not enough. You will have to inflate them properly to extract the maximum grip and feel from them. On the pavement, an underinflated tire will often result in poor handling performance and uneven tire wear, while the overinflated tire will reduce the contact patch of your tire, thereby robbing you from that precious grip necessary for the optimal performance. Check your owner's manual for the recommended tire pressure and check the tire pressure every week or so to make sure that your tires are performing at its best. Number 3. Upgrade your braking components. Now, this might seem a bit counterintuitive for some, but hear me out. The ability to brake better and later will help you to stay on the gas a little bit more, which will make your ride even faster. It might surprise you that most of the motorcycles that sold in our market comes with inferior braking components as a measure of cost cutting. Even some hardcore supersport machines are also guilty of this charge. Swapping the stock brake pads and brake lines for a higher quality double-edged sintered brake pads and some steel braided brake lines will make a huge improvement in the braking performance of your motorcycle. High quality brake pads can bite better and can hold the bite for a longer period of time, and it has also less wear than the stock brake pads. The steel braided brake lines will help to transmit the pressure fully to the brake pads by avoiding flex and deformation, which are usually found in the rubber brake lines. Number 4. The suspension. The suspension is another overlooked component by many when it comes to performance. Like the previous mentioned items, this one may also seem silly for some, but has a huge role in performance. Most of the owners leave their motorcycle suspension in the factory setting for the entire life of the motorcycle. But with a few basic tools set, you can adjust the preload and compression or rebound damping at your home for your desired weight preferences. But not all motorcycles have an adjustable suspension, and if your motorcycle don't have one, what's the solution? Swapping out the entire front end is an option, but it's gonna be an expensive one. Changing the fork oil for a heavier one will considerably improve the damping. Number 5. Wear proper riding gear. This one has more to do with your confidence than the actual performance of your motorcycle, and most of the time, this is a part which most of us try to skip. Knowing that you are well protected against road rashes to a certain degree will definitely boost your confidence, which will allow you to push the motorcycle a little further. And the same goes for your motorcycle too. Adding a few frame and fork sliders will help to protect your motorcycle from roadside crashes, which will make you feel much more free to push yourself and the motorcycle.